Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I thought I would do a ranking all of my concerts video. So, I have actually been to 13 concerts in my entire life. I actually only started getting into concerts last year, so I haven't been to as many as a lot of other people, but 13 is still a lot, and I'm still super grateful and super happy that I've gotten to go to 13 in my entire life. I thought that I would kind of do a ranking and rating my concert experiences. I kind of thought I would do it based on like 4 categories. So I would do it based on the outfit I wore, how much the tickets were, how good my view was, and then my overall experience. Let's start off with the first concert I ever went to, which was Niall Horan, and this was in 2018. So this was ages ago. I think I would have been like 11 or 12. So here's the first ever outfit that I wore. It's not that bad. This was my first concert ever. I actually love that jacket. I would always wear that jacket everywhere. So to wear that jacket to my first concert, kind of a slay. The shirt, the leggings, it's all giving something. It's giving something. I would give this look a solid 6.5. Like, it's not even that bad. It's pretty good. In terms of the price of the tickets, it was actually free because me and my mum won a giveaway. We entered this giveaway at a shopping mall, and for some reason, like, literally no one was entering, and so they'd like put stuff on Facebook, and my mum would comment and be like, oh my god, I would love to take my daughter, oh my god, this looks so cool, whatever. And so they must have seen that she was like wanting to go, and they gave us the tickets because literally nobody else entered. And so we were so excited. So these concert tickets were actually free, which is amazing. So obviously I would give that a 10 out of 10 because we love free tickets. In terms of our view, this was the original seats we were in, and I remember this very clearly. Me and my mum, during the opener was Maren Morris, we got up and we were dancing and everything because it's music, and literally no one else was dancing around us. So we were like, oh, like, are we allowed to be dancing? A security guard came up to us, and we thought we were gonna get like told off and told to sit down. But she was really nice, and she was like, oh, do you guys want to like dance like the whole concert? And we were like, oh, like, yeah. She was like, oh, come with me, I'll move you to different seats. And then she moved us here, which is even better because we were at side on, and then we were like front on, and I think front on is better, and we were closer to the stage. So that was super exciting and so nice of that security guard to move us. And yeah, it was such a fun experience because we were up dancing the whole time. I only took 3 whole videos, which are terrible quality. You cannot tell that that is Niall Horan at all. That could be literally anyone. And yeah, I only took 3 videos, and I was just enjoying the moment. And it was super fun, and I loved that it was my first concert, especially because I loved One Direction. So then seeing Niall Horan was amazing, and I got to go with my mum. So I'd probably rate my experience, I can't really remember it that well, but I think I'll just rate my experience like an 8 out of 10. Yeah, it was super fun. It was a great time, and I loved, and I'm glad that this was my first concert. The next concert I went to, a big jump in time, was in 2022. So 4 years later. For the outfit, this is the only photo I have, and it's terrible. I was wearing like a dark blue like dress, and then I bought a shirt and I put it over the top. This is literally the only photo I have, so I can't show you the dress. Anyways, Loki didn't look that great in that photo. For the price, it was free because it was a Christmas present from my auntie, so I didn't have to personally pay anything. So I don't know how much the tickets were. So again, very, very grateful. Oh, I didn't rank my outfit. I give it like a 4. In terms of our view, we were in the pit. This is the first time I've ever been in the pit, and I didn't really care too much about being like at the very front, but I think this is probably like one of the closest I've ever gotten to an artist, like in my whole concert experience. TK Maxx was the opener. If you can see, we were probably like maybe 8 or 9 rows from like the front of the stage. Here are some videos of Dua Lipa. So that was without a zoom, so that was how close we were, and honestly we were like pretty close. In terms of the experience, I would give it a 7 out of 10, only because I was put behind literally the tallest men in the entire building. The only other thing is, if you can see from this video, like they have umbrellas, and there was a whole stage production. Like they had props, there was different like videos and different things. I'm pretty sure there were giant inflatable lobsters at one point. I might be wrong, but yeah, so there was a lot of different things going on, and because you're in the pit you can't really see most of the things going on, especially me because I'm like super short. But apart from that, again, this is a video where it was only zoomed in a little bit, I think, and I'm still pretty close. But yeah, apart from that, it was a really good experience, and there was confetti at the end, and it was super cool. And honestly, Dua Lipa's songs are such a vibe. They're so like upbeat and just like fun, like party vibes. So it was overall, it was an amazing concert, and I had so much fun. In terms of my experience, I probably give it, like I said, like a 7 out of 10. But yeah, it was really good, and I really enjoyed it. Then we fast forward again to 2023. The next concert I went to was Elton John, and I went with my friend Evie. We were wearing matching feather boas. Try and find a better picture. So I was wearing like a black shirt with Elton John on it, and a white skirt, and like white pearls and a purple feather boa. Honestly, I would give this outfit like an 8. Like, cause that was bad, I'm sorry. Yeah, I would give it like an 8. In terms of the ticket prices, I can't remember exactly, but I think I paid between $100 and $130, I think. So not too bad for the pricing. For my view, we were like side on, and we couldn't see the stage fully, but we had a pretty good view. Like, this was him on the stage, like it was pretty good, and all the people down there, like it looks really cool. With zoom you couldn't really see him very clearly, but it didn't really matter because it was more about the music than about seeing him, and there were massive screens anyway. I'm so glad I got to see him on his final tour in Australia. It was really special, and I love his music. So I'd probably give it, yeah, like an 8 out of 10 for experience. Then we have Ed Sheeran. This is the outfit I wore. I had like a blue flowery skirt, black singlet, and then like a white over thing, whatever you call that. I give the outfit like a 6. Like it's just like an outfit. Like it's not really giving anything. It's just kind of there. This was our view. Ticket pricing, I feel like it was like 120 maybe, 130. Macy Peters was actually the opener. We had Budra and Macy Peters. I hadn't heard of any of Budra's music, but Macy Peters, I did like some of her music, and seeing her in concert here actually made me a fan of her. And then I went and saw her when she came last year, so Ed Sheeran gave me a new singer to obsess over. So yeah, she was really good. The stage setup was really cool. He like span around, it was like a circle, and he'd like sing and spin around so that he could, because the entire stadium was full, so he could see every single person and perform to every single person, which I think was amazing, because a lot of the time artists will only face like certain ways for different songs, but he was just rotating around. And Sheeran's one of those people who's just, I feel like even if you don't listen to him that much, you know his music. And I grew up like listening to Divide. Like Divide was my favorite album. So yeah, it was a really good concert. Experience, I would give like a 7. It wasn't my favorite concert ever, but it was still amazing, and I enjoyed seeing him. Then we have Harry Styles. Here's me and my friends. We all got our feather boas and our glitter on our face. So I was wearing, my outfit was inspired by the As It Was music video, where he wears like the red, what do you call it, like 2-piece. And I had a white feather boa on, and I had red heart sunglasses and glitter on my face. I give this one a 9 out of 10. I was proud of this one. In terms of pricing, I think it was like $200. I'm pretty sure it was like $200. We were not the front pit, we were the second pit. There was a front pit right by the stage where he was. Then there was like a big like barrier thing in the middle, and then there was another pit, and then obviously all the seats. We were in the second pit, but we were like 2 or 3 rows away from the barricade of the second pit. So we were still pretty far away. This was our view when it was still all light. The stage was like not that far away. We didn't have a big like crane pole thing kind of in the way, which is a bit annoying. Then Wet Leg performed. Wet Leg were incredible, and I actually got really into Wet Leg's music after the concert, which is a little annoying, but that's okay. And then Harry came on. It was like the best night of my life. Here are some videos. So you could like, I couldn't really see him the whole time. Like, I saw him on the screen obviously, but I didn't really see him like in person. I think I saw him in person a couple of times when I stood on my tiptoes and like looked through somebody else. But apart from that, I didn't really see him, but I don't care. It was the best night of my life. I had an incredible time, and I love Harry Styles. And the experience, the rating I would give it was a 9.5 out of 10. Then we jump in time. So Harry Styles was in February 2023. Now we're in January 2024. This concert, Gracie Abrams' Good Riddance Tour. I only have one photo of my outfit, and you can't even see it, but I was wearing a black singlet and a white skirt, and guess what? So was Gracie Abrams. All I have to say is, are we best friends? Because she wore the exact same thing as me, so we're actually best friends. In terms of the view, we were at the back. Like, we were at the back of the pit. I couldn't see her. Couldn't really see her at all. I could see her through my phone when I lifted it up above people's heads, but I couldn't really see her ever, which was disappointing. I would have liked to see her a little more. Pricing, they were $80. Anything below $100 now for a concert is so cheap, because now concert tickets are so expensive. But it was $80 to see Gracie Abrams. This was Tiny Habits, the opener. This was our view without any zoom or anything. So we were like pretty far back, but I do not care. I don't care. It was probably the best night of my life. Not to be dramatic. I give it a 10 out of 10. I give the view we had a 6 out of 10. But I give the experience I had a 10 out of 10. And then we have the Eras Tour. So, I wore like black tights and then this dress, and then I wore like some gold clips in my hair and obviously my bracelets. Yeah, so obviously I would give my outfit like a 8.5 out of 10. Like, it was pretty good. Our view, we struggled. We couldn't get tickets for literally any of the ticket releases, and we got them months later when she released restricted view tickets. So we got the restricted view tickets, but I don't care because I was there. So yeah, the view, any view of the Eras Tour was a great view, so I would say I would give it a 7 out of 10 only because we couldn't see any of the video on the screen or any of the front screens either. We could only see like the side ones. So I would give it 7 out of 10 just because we didn't get the full experience, because we didn't get to see the whole setup, but I don't care because it's the Eras Tour and I was so grateful and glad that I got tickets and I was there. Sabrina Carpenter is my favorite artist, as we all know already, as we see by me wearing this shirt. So my experience was fantastic because I got to see Sabrina Carpenter, who I've never seen live before. She's been my favorite artist since I was 7. And then I got to see Taylor Swift, who I've never seen live before and who has been my favorite artist since I was like, since I remember. Like, she's literally been like soundtracking my life from like all of my life pretty much. In terms of ticket prices, I think it was $120. No, it was, because I remember I bought Eras Tour jumper and it cost the same price as my ticket, and I went, oh, was that the best financial decision I've ever made? Yes, because it's actually very comfortable. But with my experience, I give it a 10 out of 10 because I saw Sabrina Carpenter and I cried. I think I cried 4 times. seeing Sabrina Carpenter because I just couldn't believe I was seeing my favorite artist. And Taylor Swift was incredible, and I got to dance and sing with her for like 3.5 hours. So I'm giving my experience a 10 out of 10. It was fantastic, and I loved it. Then I went to the Maisie Peters Good Witch tour. I actually did a vlog for this. It's on my channel, but I wore like a blue star singlet top and then some like a grey skirt, I think it was. I would give the outfit like a 7.5 because I think I wore the blue tank top with a star on it because it like reminded me of Maisie Peters. Again, we were at the back. Me and my friend, we were like at the back. This is us without the zoom. And then we were at the back and then we moved a little bit forward. I think the tickets were, I think they were under $100. I think they were 80 maybe or 90. I don't remember exactly. I think they were $80 or $90, so not that bad. With the experience, I would give my experience like a 6.5, only because she had 2 openers, which were both incredible. They were both incredible, but I'd already been standing in this pit for like 2 hours listening to the openers, because you'd have one opener, wait half an hour, another opener, wait half an hour, and then Maisie. And so halfway through Maisie's set, I started feeling really dehydrated because I didn't have much water left. Started feeling sick. I started feeling really like faint. And I made it through, like I got through the whole concert. But yeah, I just started feeling like really off. So I rate my experience not as high just because I didn't feel that great. But in terms of the actual performances, they were all amazing. Then I went to Lizzie McAlpine in the older tour. I only really have one photo here, and I'm wearing a white dress. I give it like a 7 out of 10. It's not that bad. This was probably the closest I've ever been in this venue. I was, I think, like 8 or 9 rows from barricade, which is good for me, because we only showed up like an hour before doors. And usually I walk in and the whole pit is like full, but as you can see from the photo, it's so empty. Like there's still a bunch of room. This is without a zoom, so we were pretty close. She was incredible. I think the tickets were, I can't remember. I think again they were like $80 or $90 or maybe $100. I can't remember. She was incredible, and this was when I got my new phone, which had a really good zoom. So I got some really good videos. This one here is probably like one of my favorite videos I've ever taken. So in terms of the view, I would give the view like a 9 out of 10 because I could actually see her pretty much the entire time, and we didn't even know, but we picked a good spot because her piano was on our side, so she was like really close to us. That was amazing. My experience, I would also give a 9 out of 10. She was incredible, her voice was amazing, and I really didn't take my phone out that much to record. I was really just enjoying the moment and just singing along with her, and it was a really special concert, and I just really enjoyed myself. Then me and my friend went to TV Girl and the Last Dinner Party. I wore like a black corset-y kind of thing and then a white skirt. I give it like a 7 out of 10. Like it's not amazing. This was our view, and we were like really far. Like we were like, it's like on a hill, and we were like near the top of the hill. Ticket prices, I think it was 110 maybe. I can't remember exactly. In terms of view, I would give it like a 5. We were all sitting down having a great time, and then everyone stood up when the Last Dinner Party came on, and then we couldn't see anything. And yeah, I really just couldn't see the people performing the entire time, which kind of sucked. In terms of experience, I would give it a 6 out of 10. I was stood behind a really tall person, so I couldn't see. When the Last Dinner Party were performing, no one was singing. It was just me and my friend singing, so it was really like awkward because everyone was kind of looking at us, and we were like singing and no one else was, so we were like, hey. And same with TV Girl, to be honest. No one really knew any of the songs, so no one was really singing that loud or that much. It just wasn't really my favorite concert. I didn't really have an incredible time. It was still good. Then I went to Madison Beer the Encore tour, which was amazing. In terms of my outfit, I just wore, this was really last minute. I literally decided my outfit I think like 20 minutes before we were gonna leave. It was like a black dress, and then I tied like blue ribbons in my hair because why not? Me and my friend got a spot on the balcony, which was the best decision ever because we could see her the entire time, and it was so good. I loved our spot. Our spot was amazing. We could see her the whole time, and we had enough room to like dance around a little bit. It was so good. This was like a video I took without Zoom, so she's like a little far away, but for us short queens, I think it's better to be further away but still be able to see the artist, because if I was down the pit, I would not see her. I would not have seen her at all. The ticket prices, I don't remember exactly. I think they were like between 90 to 120. I can't remember exactly, but they weren't extremely expensive. In terms of my view, like I said, my view was incredible because I could see her the whole time, and I genuinely think that this is another one of my favorite concerts I've ever been to. It was just such a good time, and Madison Beer is such a performer, and she's so sweet and nice, and I love her music, and I just love this concert so much. It was amazing. So yeah, I would definitely give my experience like a 9 out of 10, I think. It was really good. I really loved it. Then I went to Big Time Rush, which I went, when I saw they were coming, I was like, wait, because I grew up like watching Big Time Rush on TV, and I was like, you know what, like, let's just go. I don't have any photos of what I wore, and I don't know what I wore. I couldn't tell you what I wore. Yeah, I really have no idea. So unfortunately, I can't show you my outfit for this concert, but the tickets were 100, I think. I think they were 100, like 100, 110. Me and my cousin, we actually got pretty close to the front. Our view was pretty good. I did zoom in a little bit in these videos, but it's still pretty good. I would give the experience like an 8 out of 10. Like, honestly, everybody was just having a great time. Everybody was jumping and dancing and singing and cheering, and everybody was just having a fantastic time. Then the final concert was Olivia Rodrigo, The Guts Tour. This is what me and my sister wore. We were like opposing, kind of. She was wearing purple and then I was wearing red. I would give this outfit maybe a 9 out of 10. I think it's cool. In terms of our view, we were like we were like against the wall. We were against the wall at the very back, and we had the stairs right in front of us. There was this much room between me and the stairs. I was a little scared. I was like, what if I fall down? But it was fine. Ticket prices, I think they were like 180. I think they were kind of expensive. I don't really remember. I think they were around 180. In terms of the view, amazing, because anywhere in that stadium, anywhere in the venue is amazing, and we could see her the entire time, and we could see the screen, and we could see everything. In terms of my experience, 10 out of 10. It was great. And when we went into like the venue, there were like free claw machines and like all these different things. And then when we left, like when me and my sister left, they had a DJ and there were like a bunch of people like singing and dancing. Like, it was so fun, and the whole concert was just amazing. And she didn't come to Australia for the Sour Tour, so just being able to go for the Guts Tour was incredible, and it was just super fun, and I just enjoyed every second of it. So that is every concert that I have ever been to, and those were my rankings and my experiences at all the concerts. I've definitely got a few more lined up this year, which I'll definitely do vlogs for, which is super exciting. Thank you so much for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you next time.